Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Insight. I'm Tiffany White, Sage Woman, and I'm very honored to be sitting in sacred circle with each and every one of you this evening. So, I want to welcome all the live viewers, whether you're watching from YouTube, from Rumble, from LinkedIn. So, welcome each and every one of you, and also those that's going to watch on the replays, and also to our listeners, because we do have a big audio podcast database, or I should say, that goes out to so many music streaming and podcasting streaming platforms. The audios of my show and all the Goldylocks production shows go there. So we just welcome each and every one of you, whether you're watching, like I said, live or in the replays. So just hello. um, to those that have commented on YouTube, hello, Robert. Hello, Ruth. And watching over on Rumble, hello, Maureen. And these are the ones that have put in the comments. They have stated that they are here in the comments. So I know many of you probably can't. You're just watching, and that's fine too. But if you would love to interact with us, I really, then do so. I love it. So we all do. All right, and it's also interactive too for those on LinkedIn. You can comment in, and I will get your comments as well. So welcome, 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 everyone. Hello, Teresa. Yes, blessings to all. Blessings. And to those of you maybe who need my website is whitesagewoman.com. WHITE, Sage, SAGE, woman, WOMAN.com, whitesagewoman.com. So, yes, that's my website. So, there you go. Many of you already know that, but there's many, like I said, listening, watching, maybe for the first time that don't. So, I want to just take that moment to say that. Sometimes when I really get into it, I forget. I forget. So, happy new moon. This is a new moon. So happy new moon and the new moon energies. And let's see. Oh, yes. I realized that I must have been in some kind of time warp. And so I really apologize about this. But on Carol Ann's show this Thursday, let's all bombard her or just send her messages of happy anniversary. January was her 4-year anniversary with Goldylocks Productions, and it just went right over my head. But we love Carol Ann and appreciate her, and so just January was a really crazy month for me. Lots of roller coaster ups and downs. So, but that doesn't mean that that I didn't care about her anniversary, because I do. So this is the 4-year anniversary. Carol Ann's January, and then our Melissa Parks, who's the Joyful Findings show Friday night. She hits her 4 years this April. So it's big 4 for our veterans. the longest podcaster so far is Carol Ann and Melissa. So not including myself. I don't include myself in that. So, all right. Oh, so welcome everyone. So just wanted to say that happy 4-year anniversary, Carol Ann, Carrie. I'll make it up to you. I'm so sorry. Woo! My goodness gracious. It's just been a doozy, the last month and this month too, and this month's almost over. So I'm sure everyone is feeling it. The whole point of everything right now is to be gentle with ourselves. I should say the focus really right now is to be gentle with ourselves. There may be a lot of things from the past, a lot of memories, a lot of experiences that were painful coming up, almost like a life review, like our life is flashing in front of in front of our face, and maybe not so much all at once. It could be in tidbits. It can be a little at a time. And the thing is not to relive those moments, relive the good ones, sure, but even the ones that are uncomfortable, the good, bad, ugly of it all. Be grateful for it. Be grateful because you are who you are right here, right now, because of everything that we have gone through. And the point too, like with journaling, is so that you can see how far you have come. Um, and thank you, Maureen. Yes, happy late for your anniversary, Carol Ann. That was my bad. Sorry about that. Uh, but to really just see how far we've come, whether you go back and you read some old journals, and then even like for me, I was looking back through some of my old shows, and just even go back a year ago, and wow, I've really evolved. Go back a couple of years, go back even a little further, and I'm watching them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. Listen to how I, we shouldn't talk that way about ourselves, but I would laugh and giggle, and not insult myself, but I was just joking and laughing. I mean, like, wow, I, one, have evolved so much from that philosophy, from that idea, and that's the beautiful thing. It should show that. It should show the evolution, our evolution and our progress. And there's some things that I watched from, I think, one of the shows, like my shows 4 years ago, that I'm like, I don't even resonate with that anymore. And that's okay, because we're all in this together. We're all ascending. We're all getting into these higher frequencies. And that is good. That is good, because it shows that you are evolving, that we are evolving, when we no longer even agree with something that we thought, said, or felt, well, agree with how you feel. We should, okay, be gentle with ourselves with that. But just something that we may have said, wrote down, or if you go back and watch an old recording or something, and just go, wow, just marvel in that, and be gentle with yourself, and realize, yes, I have come a long way. We all have come a long way, because we're all in this together. So let's see. Hello, Robin. Hello, Wendy. Yes, Robin the Dragon Whisperer. That's great. I love that. I love it. And so it's great. If you haven't pulled out your old journals, how about right now with the new moon energies? I know it's a time, it's time to plant the seeds for what you want to manifest, but also to any of those old methods and those old, I want to say, rituals, um, have changed. They're changing. They're evolving too. And something that may have taken a long time takes very fast now. It's speeding up, and it takes very fast, really, to manifest. And if we are staying focused and balanced with that, and what is that intention? All right, so go back and read. This is a great time, if you journal, go back and read some old journals, so that you can see how far you have come too, and go, wow, wow, this is great. And I hope that you don't get rid of journals because of something. Oh, wow, this is old me. I don't resonate with this anymore. You don't get rid of it, because, again, it's your history. It's, I don't need that word history. That's going to be changed. But it's your life story. It's your story. Okay, it's your story, and should honor that. Just honor it, and honor that. Yay! I'm evolving. I have evolved. All right. I know a lot of authors who they write a book. Um, they write a book. They write a couple books. They write books, and then 5, 10 years later, they're like, "Do I revise these old books, because they've even evolved. They've even changed." And so this is probably why they keep writing books. Is like, here's to this one, because now I see the bigger picture to this, and I'm going to add more to it. So that's just a beautiful part of it all. It's just like, wow, let's embrace this. Let's embrace the changes that we are making. Um, and yeah, so do that. All right. So now it seems like we have a little bit more people here. Please remember to like and to share the show if you feel that someone else might enjoy it. I would really appreciate that. I will be giving messages in a little bit. And Robert, thank you so much for your super chat, your super sticker on YouTube, your donation. Thank you so much. Those who donate will go first, and we'll get a little longer message. Okay, so yeah, so there we go. So what I want to do her to talk about before we get into that, I'm just looking at the internet connection here. Okay, we're all good. Okay, good. So yes, this is the new moon, and so today's the new moon, but it stays in that new moon phase for a little bit, right? For several days. So the closer that we get to this 2/22, which is February 22nd portal, plus the energies of this new moon, all right, the more we will experience yet another wave of ascension symptoms. Just get used to this. This is the new norm, all right. And I know that Ruth Saltman has talked about on her show too, Wednesday nights, the Transformational Soul. She's talked about the 2/22 portal as well, and how exciting it is. I can already feel the pull to this. This process can be really frustrating if we let these ascension symptoms affect us that way. And now it's probably pretty much like, oh, what now? What it's like, okay. So there is constant feelings of ups and downs. We get that. And sometimes we can even feel like we're being pulled sideways or like, someone's grabbing each arm and tugging, So it's all over the place. Absolutely change is happening energetically. Constant flow of change, of new densities, new vibrations and frequencies. And this is how it feels when we are in the now, that balanced moment. And I'm going to tell you, all beings are affected by this. It's not just us human beings, the animal beings. Have you noticed your furry companions? Have you noticed how they are maybe acting a little strange or a little different too? And we can tell nature, this planet absolutely is going through these changes, and we can see and feel it. And hello, Marcia with Feng Shui My Space. Welcome to the Sacred Circle. So I've noticed my dog too. Like if I go into the phase of where I need more sleep, he's sleepy too. He gets really sleepy. It's so just notice that. Wendy goes, I'm finding I'm now allergic to certain foods. Yes. So that's interesting because here's some of the ascension symptoms you may feel just from now for forever. Not forever, but during this whole process. So pressure within the body. You can feel pressure in the body. Blocked nose and sinuses. Okay. You can even lose your sense of smell. Don't let that trip a fear alarm, because I've said that to people about the loss of smell, and they're like, oh my gosh, you got the you know what? And I'm like, first off, you have to I'm not there in that belief, but thank you very much. As far as it being, I'm not even going to comment anymore. Anyway, no, no, because that's the only thing that I had. I'm fine other than that. And I take a lot of preventive, anyway, a lot of things to boost my immune system. So I was like, well, that's really strange. I went for like 4 days, 5 days, not tasting or smelling anything, which is really odd, but I felt fine. Anyway, it came back and it's fine. Headaches. How many people just getting these headaches? Your ears ringing. Your ears can even feel clogged. So digestive and intestinal issues. You might be very hungry, and then you feel a lot of pressure in your stomach after you eat. Or you can also, your appetite can be decreased. People are changing what they eat, drink, and consume as well. You may suddenly, I don't want this anymore. And yes, you can suddenly now have an allergy to something that maybe you didn't have before. And pay attention to just how any rash or anything that pops up on the skin, that's our body's way of detoxing. We're getting rid of a toxin in our body, where we're getting rid of it. We're already releasing it. So when you see it happen, don't panic, don't freak. The body's getting rid of it. The best thing is just to get some aloe, some good aloe, and just put it on there and just let it continue to purge. All right. So every day, every week, every month, it's getting stronger and stronger energetically. And what do you do to stay balanced? If you're not sure, you need to find that way to be balanced. So it's like with this ascension, and it is in our consciousness. It's not like a physical place. Okay, it's our consciousness. To fly anything, to ride a bike, anything, it's all about what? Balance. You must be balanced. Are you going to go into a wobble? You're going to go one way or another way. Where for ascending, we really want to make sure that we're balanced so we can handle that ascension, better with grace and ease. So we can handle it with grace and ease and not this wobble that we just get thrown into this spin, right? That's no fun. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you so much for your donation on Rumble. I love you too. And yes, you will be second after Robert when I give messages. Okay, so thank you so much, sweetie. All right. Take deep breaths. Listen, sound healing. Stay hydrated. Do what you need to do to just be balanced. It's really magical when we're in the now. A lot of people, if you're too much into the past or too much into the future, the past, if you're living in the past, they said that's depression. If you're too anxious, anxiety is you're worried or concerned about the future. And both of those are not good friends. They're very bad friends. They will use you. They will drain your energy, consume your time, waste your time with thoughts that it's a lot of these things don't even happen. So let's just stop wasting our own energy on things that are not for our highest and greatest. When we stay in the now, this is where everything is. We realize, wow, right at that balance, right at that 0 point, guess what? I can see the past, I can see the future, and it's all in the now. And it's not in order either. There is no order. There's just any time with that. It just is. It just is. And I'm okay with that. And just to take things as they come. Oh, okay. And don't ignore anything because you're not handling that. But just all right. I'm going to deal with things in a much more balanced way than ever before. And even if you panic, at first, catch yourself. Catching yourself is huge. All right. And be gentle with yourself, pat yourself on the back. I caught myself. Yay. And I fixed it. myself. And I'm fixing it. Getting it back. Okay, back on track, back on the rails, back and put yourself in your Merkaba. You can bubble up, your energy field around you. This is why it's very important that we know our energy field, we feel our energy field, and sure, a benefit of it is protection, but it's also how we astral travel. It's how we project, but it's how we can really protect ourselves and ascend with grace and ease. And the Merkaba or Merkaba, whoever, just visualize you inside this. This is covering your whole body, your whole aura, your luminous energy field, and you're inside of this. Okay, and just take some deep breaths. Visualize yourself inside this Merkaba, and just, yes, I am. I am. I am. Just simply I am. Kind of like, whoa! Our soul recognizes that command. I am a divine child of source. I am divinity. When I am in harmonious alignment with my divine blueprint. These types of things. And when we do it enough, all you got to do is say code word. And you program the I am to get you right back to that center. You know what? As when I say I am, my body, and it's not memorizing these things. You need to feel it. Your body has to feel it, vibrate and resonate with it. That's it right there. Okay, and then that's what makes these changes. That's what makes it. All right. So talking about changes and our vibration and frequency. Here's the 432 hertz tuning fork. Let's just go ahead and if anybody needs this. Ooh. Pay attention. Where are you feeling this in your body? Ooh, my ears are popping. One more time. So 432 hertz. If you want to share, we'd love to hear. Put in the comments where you felt that. Where did that go to? Where did you feel that in your body? Okay. I'll give you a few moments with that one because I have another one. Ooh. And I want you to tell me where you feel this one. So, and this one's the crystal. 4,096. This is the hertz. Yeah. This is a very high crystalline. Now, our chakras are crystalline. So here we go with this one. And tell me where you feel this one if you want to share. So just put the 432, the first one or the second one. This is called the crystal one. 432 was the first one. This is the crystal one. Woo! One more time. I think it's too much energy for my internet. Woo! Wow. That was different. That was wow. All right. So if you guys like to share, y'all want to share, go ahead and put in the comments how that feels. You might still be vibrating, be like, woo! Wendy, I definitely feel the crystal one in my head, right? Yeah, it's kind of like it just right above the crown. It was like, whoa, kind of really, you can feel like the crown chakra opening, right? It's like right there. Woo, woo. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for sharing that, Wendy. Now I'll get some water. Oh yeah. Woo. So talking about these crazy ascensions, crazy things that are happening. Now I've mentioned it before. Different parts of my body will feel something. So this was interesting. It was yesterday morning. I woke up and in my right arm, from right here, every time if I twist like this, it felt like uh, a bone was popping, like a bone was, I don't know how to describe it, was moving, right? It really felt like that. And that hurt. I'll tell you, that was not fun. And it was just making these movements. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have to take it a little easier today, you know. And I was like, oh my goodness. Now, I also talk to my body, talk to my higher self, and have my healing team to converse with as far as checking in. Everything is fine. Yes, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, good. It will be gone. It'll be over and gone tomorrow morning. Sure enough, woke up this morning. It's like nothing even. It's fine. It's fine. There's a little sensitivity, but it's nothing like it was. Okay. And so this I'm talking about. There's different things that are working in your body. And it can be pay attention to where your scar tissues are in your body. They can your scar tissues can be getting healed, and this is why we really have to take care of ourselves. We have outsourced everything for far too long, and no one else knows us better than we do. Bottom line, no one else knows us better than we do. Okay, and so that's all there is to it. And moving forward, we won't have a medical community. That's just the whole medical thing will be gone. There's no need for it. And if you're fearful about that, I want you to sit and have a conversation with yourself, with your higher self, with your guidance team as to why you feel fearful to that. Why does that make you fearful? Why? And because that's inner work and inner conversation that you need to have. Addressing the fear, meeting it head on. All right. And there's going to be a lot of things coming up that we've been lied to about 98% of everything we've been taught. Yes, that much. But you know what? That's okay. Know who you are. I I know who I am. I might not have all the answers as far as I don't know every part of my past lives. I get some snippets of it. But even then, that was then. This is now. And I'm going to stay focused on the now. Let me repeat that because I think the internet froze. Yeah, that's just too funny. All right, let me uh let me repeat this then. All right, so hello, Destiny. Um, yeah, okay. Just making sure that we are back. Everything is good. Everything is good. Okay. And there we go. All right. And so, yes, hello, Destiny. Yes, internet froze. Thank you, Marcia. Yeah. Um, I wonder why. Gee, I wonder why it froze. So let me just check this real quick. Something here. Help with the internet. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, we're good. Okay. So see now I can't even remember what I was talking about because it was just all flowing. So yes, anything in the past and stuff like that, or just oh, our mission. Thank you. Our mission. Why does it have to be so dramatic? Does it have to be, like superhero? I mean, we're so used to the movies and just, oh, superhero this. It has to be so dramatic or just so big and grandiose. And no. A shaman in a hut in the middle of nowhere doing their shaman work is very powerful. And if that's a mission, that's a very powerful mission. That's a very powerful contribution to the ascension. And we were kind of brought up and raised that you have to do so much. You have to do this to even make a difference, and do. Well, you know what? If you sit your butt down and have conversation with the God, with the source within you, with your higher self, that's huge. That's mission impossible. Made possible, by the way. All right. That's what we've got to do. That's what we need to do. That's what we should be doing. Everything outside, everything is just chatter, distractions, fear mongering, fear porn, this. Stop. Where is that peace? That peace is within you. If you haven't experienced peace, if you haven't hit that divine frequency of peace, make that your mission. I want to explore this. I want to get there. Even if you just get to that space for 3 seconds, bravo. You got there. And you can get there again and again and again. And stay there a little longer and a little longer until you know what? It's your life. It is, wow, that's great. You've done it. Keep doing that. This is how light workers, not only turn on your light, keep that light on, and expanding that light, expanding the light out into all directions. All right. Woo! All right. So I'm going to do something a little different tonight for messages. This is what I used to do when I gave messages. I don't need cards. I just do them because it's visual. And if you want to see them. But we also do have an audio platform that is not able to see the cards. They can hear the messages. But I'm going to do like I used to do years ago. It's just, I want you to ask a specific question in the comments, and I'll answer it for you. Ask a specific question, not a vague. And if it's private, then you might not want to ask a private question like that. But ask a question in the comments. It could be about you. It could be about ascension. It could be about spiritual insight. It could be about anything that you need some insight on. So go ahead, and that's how we're going to do this. So first, I'm looking for Robert. Put your specific question in the comment, please. And the same with Maureen. I have a question because YouTube donated, so YouTube will go first, and then I'll get to everyone else. But you have to ask a question. And I got a piece of paper here. Get the questions written down. So if is everything. Everything. Okay. Okay. Robert, very good. Robert, you're not on our No, you're not. Sorry. I was going brain dead. No, not brain dead. You're not on our Telegram group, are you, Robert? There's a very important picture that I had posted in our Telegram group that, I'm wondering if I could share it here. It's not from me. It's from another beautiful person, and it's really powerful. It talks about blood types and where blood types are, where you come from. All right. Possible places that you would have experience from based on blood type. Now we are all here right now, right here on this planet. And so, Robert, go ahead, Maureen, ask a question, please. If you type your question in, I'll take care of Robert here. So any links to the Anunnaki and the Arcturians. So the Anunnaki, the Sumerians here, we all have been touched one way, shape, or form by the Anunnaki. And I'm not going to really go too much into that because there are others this is more their lane, as far as like Elena Denan in her book The Cedars. She goes into great detail about that, about the Anunnaki and the two brothers that one didn't care for humanity. Oh, see, look, I froze again, didn't I? Because I've got to watch the words that I'm saying. Oh, anyway, look up on Telegram. It's a group. Look up for our group, Goldylocks Productions. Goldylocks with a Y. If you just type in Goldylocks Productions, I know. Let me see if I'm still frozen. No. If you type in Goldylocks Productions on Telegram, Telegram is another social media. And I know a lot of people like, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of conspiracy theorists or a lot of political blah, 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 blah. It's like any social media that you join. It depends what groups you're in and who you follow. So anyway, we're on Telegram. It's a really great group, tight knit. So if you can, then just join it. Okay, Goldylocks with a Y. You can find us on there. It has a picture on there, Robert. Or if you message me, Robert, I don't know if you have on my website, you can contact me. I could email you that image too, or anyone that's interested in it who hasn't seen it and it's interested about the blood types. And you should not talk about what your blood type is publicly right now, okay? You need to guard that, okay? Because just it can be another tool to create separation, and we don't want that. We're no. All right. If anything, it should just show our uniqueness. Hello, Melissa. I know I keep freezing. I gotta watch my words. All right. So, and Robert, you actually, let me see, touching in. How many times did he bounce? Let me see the soul. Let me see it. Let me see history. 1, 2, 3. At least 3. You have experiences with 3 different cosmic systems, and stargates, and yeah, no wonder you're the shaman. There it is, with at least 3. So where do we all come from? We all come from source. That should be the most important thing. We all come from that same place, source. All right, and then we've traveled a lot where we have been for our evolution and for our experience, we have traveled and we have visited so many different universes, cosmos, planets, systems, just whatever you want to say. We've been a lot of places. All right. Hello, Sarah Lee, who is Valley. Hello, Valley. Sarah Valley. So we have been a lot of places, and you have been, Robert. This is why with the shaman, because it's really almost like a galactic shaman, because you have a lot of knowledge within you. Sit with your higher self. Sit in that meditation more. You're doing that, and just keep doing it because you are um, you're right on with it. But Elena Danan, if you haven't checked her book out, The Cedars, or even you just check her website out. Um, Again, if you need me to spell anything, to get the links for you, then just message me and let me know, and I give you more information about that. So there you go, Robert. All right. Well, you're interesting. I know it sounds interesting, Robert, but you're interesting. We're all interesting. We're all unique and special. All right, in our own ways. But I want tonight for questions, for messages, you have to ask a specific question, and I'll answer the question for you. All right. So thank you, Robert, for your donation. I love and appreciate you. So, second, Maureen, what do my guides want me to know? Well, okay, so that's, yeah, well, it's the same thing. Nothing has changed as far as what do they want you to know, is to one, validate the progress that you are making, and you're starting to get the nudge or the pull that you have to do something different, that you're not going to keep doing what you're doing, for the next 5 years, really for the next year, for the next, by the end of this year, things you thought you're going to do 2 to 3 years from now, you're actually going to bring it closer to you. It's going to arrive so much sooner. Okay, Maureen, and and be open for that. Everyone has to be comfortable with getting out of their comfort zone, but there is more to life right now, and uh, this is your time, uh, to live, to live. All right, and that's where your healing will finish up, is in that living. All right, living for you, and yes, so um, yeah. So you are making progress. Just keep doing that too. Just watch those thoughts. The anger, I know, is something that just nips. But you're doing really good with, just smack those little suckers in. Anger, recognize, okay, this is a trigger, this is a warning. But you know what? I'm stronger than this anger. I'm going to make anger work for me. I'm going to make this anger work for me. All right. And use it for something positive, what you need to balance yourself. Use it in a productive way. All right. So leave that with you, Maureen. And thank you. I love and appreciate you, hon. So let's see. Teresa, any news regarding my friend Al? He had surgery last September and I haven't heard back since. This is the longest we've gone without talking. Thanks. You said Al without surgery last September. Hmm. There's a lot going on with Al. I don't feel comfortable saying everything on live like this, okay? Especially about somebody else. So you will hear what's going on with Al from someone else, but not specifically from Al, okay? But you will get an update, all right? And do me a favor, Teresa. Keep sending your love and light. Keep sending your love and light to Al. Do that, all right? Because it's working. Even if you haven't heard anything, it's getting received. All right. So I'll leave that with you, my dear. Let's see what other questions we have. Whoa, everything just blipped again. Okay, there we go. That's fine. All right, Wendy, question. Is there something I'm not understanding from my guides? Is there something I'm not understanding from my guides? Um, the understanding's not here. The understanding's here. But you know this. But there's sometimes, I mean, we're all guilty of this. Your mind nips on something. All right. Our command center is a Sacred Heart Center. There's sometimes where we can feel our mind start to chew or nip on something, and there's almost like this when you feel both hemispheres of your brain start to tug a war with each other. Like you're tossing something around, and watch those words. I'm tossing something around. We're having this tug of war between the left and right side of our hemispheres of our brain. All right. And the masculine and feminine side. So when we just shh, no arguing, no more. Come together. Come together. And when you come together, it pops open the third eye. And if you can't pop that third eye open, just be quiet for a moment. Stop the bickering. Oh, stop for a minute. I see it froze. Okay. Stop the bickering. Drop down into your Sacred Heart Center. Take some deep breaths. Get back into alignment. And then pop up the third eye. And then that's right there is where they have the messages for you. Your Sacred Heart Center. Okay. And yeah, so there's just some of the things you're tossing around in your head. Really is not going to, you're not worried, but that you're concerned or you're tossing around is going to be irrelevant by the end of this year. So I leave that with you, Wendy, okay? Hello, Linnell. Okay, good, Teresa, you understand. Okay, good. Thank you, dear. I just want to try to, you got it. Excellent. What are you expecting? What are you expecting? I'm expecting, Linnell, for you to put a question in the comments and I'll answer your question. There you go. You are the writer of your story. Absolutely, you are. We are. Hello, hon. Oh, you're welcome, Maureen. You're welcome, Maureen. And so yes. Okay, Destiny. Any messages from my guides, healed ancestors that love me unconditionally without exception? Thank you, Tiffany. And so, well, Destiny, you're doing. Actually, all of us are. We're not just. This is why it feels hard. Because we are healing our ancestors. We are brave enough to do the ancestral work that our ancestors couldn't do. And this is no judgment of our ancestors. Do not do that. All right. Because we could have even been our ancestors that didn't finish the job. So now we are wrapping it up for our ancestors behind us, their family beside us, and the children in front of us. Okay? Wow, that's a lot of work. But when you stop and think about that, I know, there we go again. Another little freeze. Okay. But hold on, let me see. Let me wait for it to. Are we back now? There we go. Okay, we're back now. I guess the keywords, tricky phrases, what you got to say, can't say. Anyway, for your whole. We're all doing this for each other too, because we're all interconnected. All our families connect together. When you look at the seed of life, that's all of us. Circles of 12 or circles all interconnecting with each other. All right. So we are all related. We all are. And so we are helping that. You're helping to heal all that and yourself. But know this too, it's not just bad stuff from the ancestors. Our ancestors had a lot of magic too. And so they're sharing that magic with us. All right. And so, Destiny, I don't know if you saw Star Wars or even like that last one where Rey was battling the evil emperor at the end, and he was like, oh, he's like he has all the Sith behind him, and she's just is like, oh yeah, well I have all the Jedi behind me, and that's how you are right now. That's how all of us are. We have all that magic and the power from our ancestors within us. We have that resource. Have you found that box? Have you found that toolbox? Have you found those resources? Tap into those. Where can I get those? Oh, wait, it's that Sacred Heart Center. It's going within. Within. That's where that is. Awesome. All right, let's see. Liddell, dog sitting and dog sitting. Oh, very good, Tahoe. Wonderful space. All one, true that. Absolutely. So, Valley, I would love very much a message. Oh, yes, and Destiny. Wait a minute. Let me see if we freeze again. Destiny, I love and appreciate you too. Okay. So, Sarah Lee Valley, I'd very much like a message from my guides, please. Okay. So, Valley, there's something you're dragging your feet on. You're supposed to go someplace, visit, travel. There's something that you're kind of dreading having to do. It does take you out of your comfort zone, but it's not as bad as you think it is. And do this, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised at the outcome of that. And it's a getting up and moving something, going someplace. So it could be, is it out of state? It's just a travel, whether it's still in your state but a distance. It could be out of state, but it's not in your local community. So yeah, so do it. I think it's something whether you're invited to go to or you need to go to, and you're kind of hemming and hawing over it. Just do it, and you'll be glad that you did. And I leave that with you. And if you're not sure what that is yet, you will find out by the end of the week, the next week or two. So yeah, just go on that short adventure. Yeah. All right. There you go. Let's see. Destiny, to be aware of it, I will give thanks. There you go, Destiny. Absolutely, we should always, and we all always, every day, be grateful. Have that gratitude every day. And yesterday my arm was hurting. Another frozen moment. Hold on. Woohoo! We're frozen again. Oh my goodness. Okay, another frozen moment. All right, there we go. Anyway, even though I was in pain yesterday, I was grateful for the fresh new day. I'm grateful that other things were working, that my legs, that I could walk, that I could do other things. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for we have big picture. So, and gratitude helps you do that. Oh, okay. So, my goodness, I guess there must be a lot of work being done with internet, huh? Oh, oh, Valley, I'm so excited. Thank you, Tiffany. Oh no, you're welcome. And these are messages from your guides, from your higher self, from my guidance team. I mean, we're all together. We're sitting in this sacred circle, and even we're sitting in this sacred circle together, in our physical form, right? But even above us, higher frequency is our teams chatting and sitting in sacred circle too. It's beautiful. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes, exactly, exactly. Just take a deep breath with, oh, I am. I'm laughing when it's freezing. It's like, okay, that's fine. Whatever. It's all good. Right? All right, I have time for one more question if anybody else would like to ask a question. Let's see, Linnell. Sunset glow is now popping here. Oh, I bet that's so beautiful. Yes, you were on the West Coast, so you were hitting your sunset. Very nice, Linnell. I bet it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And just that's a great reminder too. Make sure that you get out if you can, catch the sunrise, catch the sunset. Do you know that's the only time of the day where you can look at the sun because it has zero UVAs at that time, or ultraviolet lights coming from it, is at sunrise and sunset. All right. You can actually look at it without it hurting your eyes. All right. Make sure you have to take your sunglasses off. You have no contacts in, and just you can close your eyes if you don't want to open your eyes. Let that sunlight just wash, just let it go to you and through you with grace and ease. All right. Yes. Oh, look. Hello, Veronica, with her drive-by, flying through at the last minute to say hello. Well, hello. You'll have to listen later on to the replay, Veronica, because I played the burpee. I played the burpee tuning fork for you. For us all. Woo! Yes, yes. So, Veronica, if I have time, is there a question you want to ask? This is what I'm having everyone type in a specific question, something that they would like to have an answer to, insight on. Let me say that. So if you have a question, Veronica, feel free to put that in. We have a couple minutes left. We can get you into with that. So let's see, this Tuesday, if you're a VIP, our VIP show is this Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, you'll watch the replay. If you have a question, Veronica, oh, there. Am I moving this year? Oh, see, look, I froze again. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, Veronica, there we go. I stopped when I saw that I'm freezing, so you're not missing the answer. Okay, so you're in summer now. Okay, so if I'm seeing fall, it's going to be close within a month or two. Okay, I don't have to understand that. I'm not going to tweak it to make it make sense. I'm giving you what I'm hearing is fall time. So that's your fall time, not our fall time. It's your fall time. It's a little cooler. It's not winter, but it's fall. And you got 3 months of fall, give or take, right? So fall time, Veronica, you're going to be moving. All right. Okay. I hope that helps. All right. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for all of the freezings and woo. Let's see. Maureen says, once my son's case is done, I want to retire and move. And yes, Maureen, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. And that's when you've kind of put your life on hold, Maureen. And this is where you're going to, it's almost like resuscitate, resuscitate, get that heart beating again. And it's time for you to live and not feel guilty about that. Okay? So it's a wonderful circle. Hugs all. Thank you so much, Valley. Sarah Lee. Let's see. Veronica, I've been thinking about that too, nagging, but not sure how. Everything falls into place very quickly, Veronica. It really does. And I feel that that's what's going to happen with you. You're going to hear something and it's going to be like, oh, pack up and go. All right. But you got it and it's going to be fine. And when it's all done, you're going to go like, wow, that was awesome. Oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Wendy. And yes, everyone have a beautiful, wonderful rest of this weekend. Yes, the rest of this weekend and a beautiful week ahead. Many blessings to each and every one of you. Remember to shine brightly. Keep your light shining brightly because it's helping everyone. All our light is coming together and it's just really lighting up and brightening up this planet and making the frequencies. We're pushing into these higher frequencies. So I appreciate and love each and every one of you. Shine on, sisters and brothers. Until next Sunday, shine on. Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP. Join our circle of VIPs and receive exclusive access to live stream specials and other epic perks. You can join the Goldylocks Productions VIP communities either through Patreon or the YouTube community. Join today.